Hi everyone! Today I'm gonna explain a glitch in Breath of the Wild that is used in the speedrun. I do not fully understand how it works, but I know how to do it, so I'll show you the method. Of course, I'm not the one who found it, and I'm not the one who invented it. This glitch is pretty challenging and occurs at the very beginning of the run. It starts at about 40 seconds, so you have to know very well how to do it. It starts right after the first cutscene, as you can see here. It's called a scope clip, and it will allow us to get out of the Shrine of Resurrection. I don't usually speak English, so if I have a weird accent, well, it's normal. And I hope this video will be useful, and so, let's go. First, what is this glitch for? Why do we use it? Well, we do it to skip cutscenes at the beginning, the one with the opening of the door and the one where Link looks around. On the left is a failed version of the glitch, and on the right is the same part of the run but glitchless. As you can see, they ended about a second apart, so it means that even if you don't do the glitch perfectly, well, you will still save time. If you really do it slowly though, you will lose time. So you need to know how to do this glitch well, but not perfectly, because it will still save time. I divided this tutorial into 4 parts. The first is the preparation. The next is the clip out of bounds. And after, it's the clip back in bounds. And finally, it's the drop. For me, the preparation is the hardest part. When you start the glitch, you will see 3 boxes on your right. You will have to push the 2 left ones in the hole right in front of me. Just like that. To do that, you must first climb on this box, but if you jump normally, you might fail to climb on it. But if you Z-target and jump, even without speed, you will succeed every time in climbing on the box, so I recommend to click on ZL. Once you're on the box, you must push the top box. It will fall and break the barrels on the ground. Be careful to push the box on the left side, otherwise you might fall in the hole. You can also take a barrel and throw it against the box and it will send it flying, but be careful, this method is less accurate than the previous one. When you jump on the box with the barrel in your hands, don't Z-target but jump normally, since you can't climb on the wall anyway with the barrel in your hands, and by pushing ZL you slow down. While pushing the box into the hole, pay attention to the annoying pillar, because it can make you waste a lot of time. To do that, you have to push the box precisely, and to do that, you have to change a lot the push point on the box. The most natural way to do this would be to stop pushing and moving around the box, but this technique is slow and not very precise. So what you want to do is Z-target to detach from the box, and you will be able to move more precisely. When you do that though, the camera will be placed behind Link, but you don't want that to happen, since it will block your view. So the method to counter this is to move the right joystick to move the camera just when you click on ZL. An easier technique is to hold the joystick down while placing the boxes. So push the first box in its place, and be careful because sometimes it won't land flat. So when that happens, just jump on the box and it should be flat. After that, go back and Z-target here and force your way between the 2 boxes and in front of the middle of the front box. Then push the second box in its place above the first box, and that's it, you're done with the first part. The first thing you want to do here is to push the top box as far as possible so it's perfectly aligned with the wall. That's really important to be able to clip. Now you need to go between the box and the wall while being parallel to the wall or facing perfectly towards the wall. If you do that by walking towards the wall, you will get a random angle. So, to get the right angle, you have to Z target and jump against the wall. Normally, you will see this animation. Now that you're in a perfect position, you need to crouch. Next, position the camera behind you and a little bit to the right, about 20 degrees to the right. Now you have to click on the right joystick to take out your scope, and if you've done everything right, you should clip out of the shrine. By the way, you crouch during the clip to avoid the cutscene that happens the first time you take out the scope. If you crouch during that cutscene, well, you will avoid it. So, if you're training and you want to redo the clip, you can get back in bounds here by crouching and then standing up to go through the floor of the Shrine of Resurrection. Sometimes, instead of clipping through the wall, you'll clip into this pillar, and if that happens, well, it's quite funny, but not for the runner. You can't get out though. When you've clipped out of the shrine, go left and run until you reach this first pillar. Right here. Go behind it and aim over there in the angle. You will then attach yourself to the wall and jump twice. After doing that, whistle sprint by clicking on the down arrow and spamming B. When you have all of your stamina, jump 3 more times against the wall and you should arrive to the top. Be careful to not jump sideways or jump too much, otherwise you'll run out of stamina and you'll fall down the mountain and there's nothing you can do about it. Now that you've arrived to the top, you have to clip back in bounds, and to do that you have to crouch and stand up at a specific point on the left. To find that point from outside, you need to first find the black shape in the form of an L. After that, divide it in 2 parts, and the place where these 2 parts meet is a place where you can stand up. A better way to find this place is to spot the white shape on the ground out of bounds, and the tip of this shape is where Link can stand up and exit. After clipping out, you have to spot the tree and Death Mountain, and you need to run between the two. Here, you have to go down, but if you do that, you will die because of fall damage. So, there are 2 methods to avoid dying. The harder method is to arrive from the right and land on the rock like this. And the safest method is to get to the left, spot the angle and walk towards it. When you land here, you have completed the glitch. Congratulations if you have succeeded. This glitch isn't the easiest, but when you have the setup, it's not that bad. Now, I'm gonna show you the whole glitch from start to finish. thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked this video and found it useful. If you liked it and want more in-depth tutorials on this game, tell me in the comments section. Before I leave, I want to say a huge thank you to all the speedrunning community. You guys are awesome. I'll see you in another video if I make one. Bye!